told the
Ultraman. In the Pythagoras, which is the compliment.
behind everybody.
Hi everyone, welcome to Coffee, Tea, Money, Talk. Today you are with Apple and Estelle, Ben, and our special guest Amelia. Today we will talk about Amelia's profession. Her profession is very special. I'm sure that not many people that know about it, and it's very interesting to know about it, right, Estelle?
Yeah, so Amelia is actually a healer. What is a healer? But before we go with that, the healing profession, we maybe talk about before going to healing, a bit of a background first. Because nobody will say, I graduate from the university and I want to be a healer. So there must be a journey. So let's get Amelia to share with us. Prior to this healing profession, what job were you doing prior to that?
Okay, so currently my company is called Âme de Lumière, but before this, I used to flip businesses. So what I'll do is I'll identify people with potential. So you could be like a chef or a consultant, and then what I'll do is I would set up an entire business with you as an operator. Okay, then so I would take care of the finance, the legal, the logistics and marketing especially. Then I'll drive it to profit. After that, I will sell my shares back to you for a profit.
So that is mainly in which sector? Like, is it restaurant?
Any sector. So because the finance, legal, and marketing is similar across the board. It's a core skill set. So I'm not operating. So I'm not going to the kitchen to cook. The chef who is an expert would do that. But the marketing and, for example, things like looking for the right space and everything, all the market analysis, that's done by me.
Can you give us an example? For example, what business were you in that how you bring it from like a baby stage to mature stage?
Oh, okay. So I had an Italian restaurant before called Borgo. So this was at 6th Avenue. So then what I did was I identified a Italian like chef, and so this Italian chef is like quite plump, very jolly looking.
Ben, quite plump.
Not me, wrong person.
It's like a
Singaporean.
good chef like vibe, you know, like, oh, the food is gonna be good. Then what I did was I looked for a space, and I identified 6th Avenue as where most of our customers would actually come. And then what I did is I liaised with the bank, the lawyers, the accountant, and then I also did the marketing. Yeah.
Okay, so remind me of a bit like the finance when bringing like IPO, a business like that.
Not quite, but more like a
Private
very
sector.
small VC, a very small venture capitalist.
Venture
Yeah.
capitalist. And then what came with the trigger point? Since you're doing quite well then, and what happened?
Yeah, so I think I flipped like must be dozens of businesses, and then
So
of
must
course
have a lot of-
not everyone, not everyone is successful. But what happened was one particular business that I did, I fell out with my business associate, and he got his investors to pool the money, and I lost 1.5 million.
Must be very painful.
No, not really. It's okay. But what was puzzling for me is the fact that we were about to break even and make a profit, and I couldn't understand why the investors pooled the money at that point in time. So because of that, I was like very disturbed, you know. Yeah, and then I was thinking, okay, am I in the right like line or whatever? And my friend said, hey, why don't you just take a break, because you've been working like non-stop for a couple of years. Go take a break. There's this great trip to Egypt. Why don't you consider that?
I
Yeah.
see.
So why Egypt? So I mean, other than the great trip, was there any other reason why you wanted to go to Egypt? Or
Well, first of all, my friend recommended it. I mean, in Singapore, you know, you go where the food is because someone recommended it, right? Yeah. So, I mean, there's so many places in the world. So I couldn't decide. My friend said, hey, and because he just came back from this trip, and he was telling me that this trip is fabulous. You get to go to all these places without tourists. So I said, okay, that sounds like good idea. So I said, okay, I'm going to sign up for it.
so it's off a beaten track, like custom menu, or is it a proper tour?
Okay, so this is where I think it's a little bit special, because this particular tour is actually led by then Australia's top psychic.
Okay.
Psychic, yeah.
Yeah, so if you know what psychic is, right? It's like,
Actually, I think maybe you can
okay,
maybe about psychic.
so like a psychic has like supernatural powers. Some psychics can read into, so, yeah, some psychics can read into the future. Some psychics can actually change your energy from, let's say, negative to positive. Some psychics can see your past lives, you know. So this trip is led by then Australia's like top psychic, and so when I tried to go and sign up for it, she basically said that I had to take a workshop in order to qualify for it. Yeah. So I did. Okay, so that was actually the start of my entire journey, because at the very first workshop, I realized that I could see things. So I also had superpowers. Yeah.
So when you say see things, I mean for Chinese usually you say see things means you
They get
right.
ghosts there.
Someone is
Yeah, but you have to understand, when you see ghosts, right, it usually means your luck is bad. Unless you are in my profession now. Okay. But normally, otherwise, your luck is bad. Okay. But what I actually saw was in a meditation like circle, I started seeing figures behind. So like we were seated like that, right? Then behind everybody, yeah. Now 7月 got people
7 months.
everywhere around you. There is no. Anyway, so I saw like figures.
Then get the company Apple home.
Yeah. Somebody got accompany you home. Now got a lot wandering around. Anyway. No. You are okay.
Really?
Your energy is quite strong, so you're safe. Lucky.
They
The
told
two
me I
of
see
them.
my secrets.
The two of them more dangerous.
Oh, okay.
Secret.
That's no. So we were on the energy side. Yeah.
Yes. So it was a circle like that, and then I suddenly saw like there are figures, like, you know, but like very blurry figures behind each person.
Oh, wait. So let's backtrack. You are in the workshop.
Workshop, yes.
You haven't go to Egypt, but just the
Just the workshop.
first.
Yes.
And how many people are there in the workshop?
I think about 12, 13 people. It's not a very big workshop, but it's not small either. So so we were all seated in a circle. It was a meditation. And then I saw these blurry figures. And of course, then I was very logical. I could have come from business background, right? So I'm thinking, is it the incense? Like, there's so much incense that my eyes like getting blurry and playing trick on me.
In the room, there's a lot of incense, smoke around.
Yeah, so that's why I thought that my logic told me that maybe it's the incense and my eyes are blurry. But then when it came to the sharing session, everybody was talking about their guides. So like their spiritual guides. Their spiritual guides. That means like, for example, there is one lady, her guide is like, let's say Guan Yin. Another man, his guide is like an angel, for example.
So it can be like different.
Yeah, can be different. So
Then you what? Ultraman.
His guide, Ultraman, definitely. Yeah. So as they were talking, I was like getting a little bit more surprised, because whatever they were describing was kind of what I was seeing. Yeah, so therefore I kind of was like, I went to ask the teacher after that, of course, you know, and then the teacher said, oh, I think you have like psychic ability, so you may want to explore more in that respect. So I said, okay, so I went to take more classes.
Even before you go to Egypt trip, you went to take extra classes.
Yes, because like, I mean, we went to the same school, right? And you know that we are very competitive, right? We always want to know, right? So it's like, okay, one class maybe.
Then she said, I'm competitive.
We are competitive. I know her since we're 13 years old. We are competitive. Anyway, so basically, because I was curious and I wasn't sure if it's a one-off or that I would keep. Did I really have this ability? I think that was what I was thinking. So I said, okay, to prove it to myself, I just go for more classes. But each class I went actually confirmed that I really have the ability.
I see.
Yeah.
So it's like, how about your family? Are they okay that you suddenly change the role from a really like do business, and suddenly you go into like something you call supernatural?
Because at that point in time, I'm already not young. Okay, so actually my parents don't know what I was doing. To them, I was just going for workshops and stuff. And also because my business, I entirely set everything up on my own. I had no like help from my family, so they were not actually involved in a lot of decision making.
Okay, later we come back to the question
Yeah.
when you fully become a healer at this stage, I think she haven't gone for the trip. She haven't
haven't gone for a trip.
power.
Yeah.
So later we come back to this very interesting question. When she really set up this business, and how do her family view her? Is it like she's going to be like the feng shui master or something like that? Okay, we'll come back. Interesting question. So maybe tell us about the trip to Egypt and a little bit about what happened in the trip to Egypt.
Okay. So I think first of all, the trip of Egypt was really cool because really we went everywhere and did meditation in all the like usual tourist places, but without the tourists. Yeah. So like I even went to the pyramid, but instead of just going to the King's Chamber, which is where all the tourists went, I even got to go to the Queen's Chamber and we did meditation.
So you saw those like mummies being bundled up, or those?
No, that was only in the Cairo Museum.
Cairo
So in the sort of pyramids, there were already no mummies, but there was a sarcophagus, which is like the coffin where the mummy.
But
Yeah.
you don't see anything inside the coffin, empty.
No, but I get to lay in it.
You lay in the
Like vampire.
sarcophagus, which is the coffin.
Yeah, it was one of the exercise. The teacher made everybody, the psychic teacher made everybody lie in it, and then we did a meditation.
Oh wait. The coffin is one, or how many coffins are there?
Only one.
So everybody take turns to go inside.
Yes.
But scary, you know?
Yeah.
Scared?
No, because you're surrounded by people.
How many?
And they don't cover the coffin.
Okay, but how many people are doing that?
30 over people.
Oh, okay lah.
Yeah.
But I confirm scared.
I hope I never go in. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not for the faint-hearted. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose of going to the sarcophagus, the coffin?
No, we were doing like a healing. So basically, it's a stone sarcophagus. So when we lay in it, right, the rest of us will actually just, so let's say if you lie in it, the rest of us will tap the side of the sarcophagus, so it creates a vibration. So when you're lying in there, you actually can feel like it's vibrating, you know. And it's pretty cool. But if today you walk on the street, somebody tap you, don't turn around.
So they were doing a bit of vibration on the, and what's the purpose of the vibration?
It's just a healing.
Healing.
It's just a healing vibration. Yeah.
Do you all do any chanting?
Only the teacher. So the teacher was saying something, but when you're lying in there,
Hollywood show.
yeah, it's like rise from the dead. No, but when you're lying in there, actually you can't really hear, like, because the vibration is all around you, so you actually can't really hear what they're saying.
Is it quite deep? The sarcophagus?
Quite deep, quite deep. It's around like maybe this height.
So you're supposed to feel something when inside?
No, because they're vibrating it.
No, but what exactly is the purpose of the teacher making you go inside? Is it you're supposed to feel something, or?
So basically what happens is that when you're in there, you're supposed to be able to connect with the Egyptian energies of the pyramid of the past, because where the sarcophagus is placed is also like a very central position in the entire like pyramid. So apparently there is some link with like the stars and everything.
I see. Then do you feel it? Anything?
Yes, I feel a vibration, but not that much. I think, in fact, the most like interesting experience or the so-called awakening is not at the pyramid, but actually in another temple called the Atfu Temple, which is the Temple of Horus.
Temple of Horus.
Yeah.
Horus is the god of time, is it?
No, it's the third eye.
Oh, the third eye.
Third eye.
The third eye, then the one with the hot head. Yeah. So in the Temple of Horus, that we did a meditate. I mean, my teacher led a meditation, and then I suddenly just felt this thunderbolts of energy going into my third eye here. So I was like just going, and you can't see anything, but I can just feel the energy. Then just when I thought like, oh my god, I'm going to like puke, right? My teacher ended the meditation, and then I just ran out. But after I ran out, yeah, because it's like I don't know what's happening. So after I ran out, I was like, okay, like, never mind, let me go back and have a look. Because for me, I always like to confront things. I don't like to run away from things. I like to go and see, okay, what's happening. So I just went back in. And when I went back in, I saw for maybe a couple of like minutes, right, everybody's energy and their colors.
1 minute. Do you remember the thunderbolt and the? You remember? Remind me of Harry Potter. Harry Potter got the thunderbolts right in the middle.
Yeah. So basically, it's something like that. Okay. But I think that's when I realized that there is something that happened, and but it's only for a couple of minutes. Then after that, it's closed. But subsequently, I realized that I can open like my third eye at will. So let's say, for example, if now I want to see his energy, I can like look and then I say, oh, okay, his energy is what and what.
Black and black.
But then you can see through all our little secrets,
No, it's not like that. So it's a bit like, okay, if you wear clothes, right? Everybody can see what color your clothes is, but they can't see what you're wearing underneath, ma. So it's the same thing for our profession. There is like ethics, ma. So you can't go where you are not allowed to. So if somebody has like secrets or it's private, we can't go in there unless we've been given explicit permission.
But wait, when we do any finance or like property agent or insurance agent or something, we have some law, right? Like MAS or some PDPA law, right? Then who is the policeman for you? Because if you have this power, then actually who knows whether what you are doing with this power? Who is the policeman, or how do you govern yourself?
I would say that the policeman is karma. So if you did something that is not good,
Not ethical,
I mean,
ethical.
yeah, not ethical. So maybe on the spot, maybe you get away with it, but subsequently, you're not going to always get away with it. So, and there is some backlash because you accumulate negative karma and energy. Yeah.
So now let's talk about this healing.
So it's like, for example, if I got stressed, you can see through my energy behind that I got stressed, then how you heal me?
Okay,
Use
so
your power.
yeah, so let's say for example, if I look at you, first of all, I have to decipher where the stress is. Okay, so if you don't mind, I can actually look at you now and tell you where your stress is.
No.
Okay, so
Just for example.
okay, so for
Yeah,
example,
yeah.
let's say if you have stress on your shoulders, okay, so I will first of all need to say what is that stress. So let's say if the stress is burden energy, then what I can do is I can just pump energy into you to push this out of your energy field.
Like kung fu like that.
Yeah, like kung fu,
like that.
like kung fu. Yeah,
Can I try?
yeah.
Is this
Okay. So for example,
So how you do?
okay, but first I have to see where. But I have to see where if I have to. Okay. So for you, you have some negative energy here. Okay. So therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my hand here. You should feel some warmth or some circulation. And then I'm just going to pull the energy out. Then I'm going to just put in some positive energy. Okay.
Does it really work? Do you feel anything?
I feel like a bit warm, but
Yeah.
But
So
you, a bit warm lah, but
This is too short because
Too short,
normally you need about at least 15 minutes to complete like a very short healing. But most of the time, people will be able to feel some warmth and stuff, which is not from your hand because I'm not touching her. Yeah.
But when you mentioned the fire, I remember in the Chinese, or is it one of the Taoism or something, sometimes they also say 我们有三把火 or something,
Yeah.
right?
Toe and the shoulders.
Yeah, is it also like a bit like Taoism, or is it a bit like feng shui?
Not really. So this is we're talking about our entire energy field. Okay, if you look at science, right? They have actually shown that every human has an energy field. So basically, we are working with the energy field. Then in the spiritual world, they call it aura. But for me, I just call it energy field. And from the energy field, you can actually tell certain things. So like for example, in her case, why is this part that is sort of has negative energy is because for Apple, she is not very good at receiving good things for herself.
What does it mean?
So that means, for example, like let's say now you wanted to give her,
Like
let's
some rich
say
man come and
you want to
say
give
something
her, no, for example, let's say you want to give her $500, but she thinks she only deserves 100. Then she'll say no,
she's
and then
very
she will be,
humble.
so something like that. So that's like so people who have that issue whereby they are very scared of like over receiving for themselves, they will do that. So I'll answer, do you have that problem?
And by the way, they're meeting for the first time.
I never
today.
met Apple before.
I can testify that, yeah.
But after she told me already, I will start to receive. Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah.
1,000.
Not me. So, but do you see in colors like the burdens, like if it's a shoulder thing, it's a different color, or how do you
The
differentiate?
sun power, right? That you say is it?
No. The sun power is different. So
Different.
for the normal average person who doesn't have like psychic abilities, you need your sun power because if you don't have the sun power, you can attract spirits.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
but
normal human.
yeah,
right?
but normally when we look at the entire energy field, it has different things. So for example, like his energy field is cloudy. Yeah, so his energy field is cloudy because he is like
Sleepy.
somewhat stressed, tired,
Because the
fatigued.
boss stressed him out.
Yeah, so because of that, it is cloudy and it feels a bit hazy.
I know the boss. I can speak to the boss.
Yeah. So for people who have so very seldom do we see people who have black color in the thing. Usually those people who have black, they are under some kind of black magic.
Oh.
Yeah, so yours is not black. Yours is just like very cloudy, a bit grey.
Very shag today.
Yeah.
Very shag.
Then
He's
depending.
tired after a
Yeah.
full day of shooting. Yeah.
Then, for example, when there is a intention, so let's say, for example, if you are trying very hard to, let's say, do something, then your energy field may change color. Yeah.
So, if you don't mind, I'm still very curious about this feng shui and how that 八字 and the different school of thought. How does it? And then some people say this is Angmo feng shui because this is maybe some people call it the metaphysics or you call it energy. But then the Chinese call it 八字 or feng shui. And how do the different school gel or they don't gel or
It's-
it's like the wugong different wugong like that.
Okay, it's like it's used for different purposes lah. Okay, so for example, like I always start with 八字 because then I know what are you born with, your birth chart, your strengths and weaknesses, etc. But I need to look at your energy because your 八字can't tell me your conditioning. It can't tell me your experience and
So
choices.
this is a bit like East meet West, Yeah.
Yeah, so it changes. So I integrate both, okay, so that I can have a more complete picture. Then if your luck is not very good because of your chart and your energy is like very heavy and all, then I may suggest to you to do feng shui because maybe your environment needs some harmonization so that you can feel more comfortable.
So it also encompasses feng shui.
Yes.
In a way, so like some crystal or certain thing put at certain place in the house.
Usually we'll tell you to analyze first, then in terms of the feng shui, because sometimes even without putting anything, certain things may be in the right position, certain things may not be. So let's say your bed is in a very good feng shui position, you don't need anything also. You will sleep well.
Also well versed in the feng shui as well.
Yes. So we do, so for example, like when I do feng shui for my clients, we actually give them an entire PDF report so that they can continue to refer to it.
Then
Yeah.
wait, if today we have a feng shui master and versus yourself more like psychic and the healing, the two school of thought, how does it work? Or it's conflicting or
No, it goes together. So for example, let's say you ask me to go and look at the feng shui, okay? And your house happen to have a ghost. So ordinary feng shui master will just tell you, here got good energy, here got bad energy or whatever. Okay, I can tell you here got good energy, here got bad energy, there got a ghost. So I see all of it is integrative. They come from very similar principles, just that the method is like different. Yeah.
Today we know about very specific and very niche ability, which is I also she really first time know me. Then,
Yeah?
Yeah. She can see my energy that I
she
can.
got customer already?
Yeah, maybe I after this video I need to contact her. Okay.
Okay.
If you guys like our content, please like and share and follow us. Thank you.
Hey! Right now, for promotion, 50% cash rebate for all our viewers. Kieran, what's that?
So if you are looking to purchase some form of term insurance or you already have your term insurance, maybe it's time to do a review.
50% cash rebate. Okay, see you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.